Today is the day I'm going to be talking about jobs here in Arizona. Finally. Today. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Joys. Today I'm going to be talking all about jobs here in Arizona. If you want to know more about this, please be sure to keep watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. If you wonder how I did these clip-ins, which I just washed and reinstalled, I just recently posted a video on it, so be sure to check out this link here and show some support. Anyway, let's get into it. Sorry, my hair is just right now because it's poofy because I didn't straighten it. I just washed it. But the first thing I want to say about jobs in Arizona is that I've gotten a lot of questions from you guys who are looking to move here to Arizona about the job market. And so I figured, well, I guess that'll be a perfect thing to talk about in the video, because I know firsthand what it's like to be looking for a job, and especially when you're moving to another state, like that can be scary and overwhelming. So here are a few tips that I would like to give you guys if you're looking to move here in Arizona, or if you're just looking for a job in general that can help you find a fit for you. So, ooh, I feel like I'm crooked. Okay, there we go. Tip number one. Have an idea of where you want to work or what type of work you want to do. Specifically here in Arizona, there are lots of jobs because it is a new, up and growing city, or a new, increasingly growing city. And so there's lots and lots of job opportunities here, at least from my experience or from what other people have told me. So, okay, wait. No. Let me just be real with you. When you first move out to Arizona, okay, you might have to work any job until you can find the job you really like. That's like anywhere, right? You're lucky if you find a job that you absolutely love, but to be honest with you, when you first move out here, you just have to look for jobs that are open. Try something like a, let's see, they have temp agencies. When we moved out here, a lot of us found a job through a temp agency. And then we just worked that until we found the job that we really, really wanted to work, and worked our way up. Now, some people may be lucky if you are in a field that, like a teacher or a doctor, or if you are a nurse, or things like that, where the job market's a little bit more set. And in that case, then look for jobs that are pertaining to that major or that you want to do. If you have the experience in it and you want to evolve in it, or you want to grow in that field, then just apply for those jobs that are out here. And those jobs are everywhere, like across the country. They're everywhere. So there's really nothing that can stop you unless you don't apply. Apply yourself. But if you, like me, or a lot of people like us, where we don't really necessarily have a specific job field, or we do, but we're just not sure where to start somewhere, right? Like I said, they have job banks all throughout the city. They have temp agencies all throughout the city that will place you that day. Like my brother and my mother, all of them just moved out here last week, and my brother got a job within 3 days of being here. 3 days. 3 days, okay? So there's no excuses. You can find a job. And I'm just being silly right now because I know sometimes it can be a little bit more difficult than that, but there are lots of jobs out here. And as a general note, though, sometimes in life you have to start somewhere just to get your foot in the door, to meet people, to expand your opportunities. You may be working at one job and realize, well, I want to do this other thing, but at least you have income, and while you're working on that, you can work your way towards the next. So that's the first thing I want to say. If you don't know what you want to do, you just need a job to move to Arizona or somewhere in general, try going to a placement center, or somewhere where they can help you find a job, so that you can at least get your foot in the door. So that's my first tip. Tip number two. I'm a nanny, and some people ask me questions about how do you get into being a nanny, because I do post things on my Snapchat from the parents that approve. Well, first off, I love working with kids. I think nannying, a lot of people think, it's you just working with kids, but it could be hard work sometimes, because you're basically not even raising, but you're watching other people's kids, and kids can be difficult. And kids can be really difficult sometimes. I mean, sometimes they be difficult. But if you like working with kids, I think nannying is another good way to go too, just to get your foot in the door, or just if you just want to do it. Because honestly, I make decent money being a nanny. I'm able to provide for myself, and I love my job. I think this would probably be, I think my nannying years are kind of coming to an end. I just kind of want to try other things, but I think this may be my last year nannying for real. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of where I'm headed. Just because I want to try other things. I want to get into other things. But to answer questions about nannying, there are many jobs out here for families who are looking for people to help them with their kids, especially if you're a female, and they have male jobs as well. I know some guys are a little weirded out about being a nanny, but there are positions that specifically looking for males. And nanny, you can get paid anywhere from 10 to 27 an hour. Like, yeah, there are families out here who will pay you $22 an hour. I had a job offer for a family that paid me $22 an hour. An hour. I didn't take that job. Why didn't I take that job? I should have took that job. I'm stupid. But no, seriously, like there are a lot of jobs out here where they pay decent money for you to nanny. So if you are interested in nannying, there's companies like Care.com, Caring Nannies, College Nannies. All these companies will help you find families that are looking for a nanny. And it's a little bit more, in my opinion, safer because they do background checks and things like that. So it just kind of give you a little bit more of a comfort in going into these other people's homes. You do have to be careful. You do have to do your research on the family. Do make sure you're very diligent in being protected when you're meeting up with these families. Like meet them in public before you start working for them. Just things like that, and you should be good to go. I'm going to leave a link below for a lot of the places that I'm mentioning, a lot of the things that I'm not even offering, but suggesting for you guys to do to find employment out here in Arizona or in anywhere that you're trying to live. Tip number 3. So number 3 tip is very easy, and for some of us it's one of the hardest things to do. Networking. Networking is so important. Not only does it help you get to know other people, and it allows you to grow because you're able to see and experience, people who've already been there and done that, It also allows you to have opportunities in front of you from people that you actually know. So if you start to network with people, you may hear about a job opportunity.
Or maybe their company is looking for someone to work there. Or maybe, their cousin's best friend's sister, dad, owns something. He's looking for someone like you that can meet the qualifications for the position. Or maybe you just, one of your friends, hey, let's start a business.
Networking is so important. You can open up so many opportunities just by knowing people, just by getting to understand how they do things, because then you can learn from them, and that can even just open doors for you on its own. So networking is very key. I network a lot out in Arizona, not as much as I would like to, because for me, you guys already know I dealt with social anxiety. I am going through therapy for it now, so your girl is overcoming it. But that does kind of make it harder for me. In Michigan, I networked my butt away. Like, my butt, that's why it's flat. I networked it away. That was stupid. But I networked so much that I had over 1,000 numbers in my phone, and I'm being so serious. It was really over 1,000 numbers in my phone, and the Sprint guy was like, "Why is there over 1,000?" I said, "Don't even ask. Just don't even ask." But networking, once again, important. So make sure you network if you move out to Arizona or wherever you move, and especially if you're moving by yourself. It's so important to network, because then you need people to help motivate you to be around you. It's nothing like having a good set of friends around you, especially when you're moving somewhere you do not know. So even just to network for friendships is great, So networking. That's my next tip, number 3. Let's move on to number 4, which is my last tip. It is sunny. The sun is changing. It's keep making my video. Oh, no wonder why it's kind of high. Okay, so my last tip is a hard one, but it is definitely one that I want to mention, that I feel is very important to mention. Be your own boss. That is so hard, but it's possible. And especially if you have an idea that you want to achieve and you have a business that you want to open, obviously you have to do one of the things that I just mentioned, 1, 2, or 3, just to have income. But start a company, start your own thing. Figure out what you like and build something on it. You like to clean houses? Start a janitorial company. Is that a word? Yeah. No? Okay. You like to take photos. Do some free, landscape work at first, and then all of a sudden build yourself up, get your reputation going, and then you start to charge people, because that's how you get into the door. That's what I did when I first started doing hair. I did hair for free. Literally, I did actually do hair for free. And then I started charging $40 for sew-ins, and then I started charging $50, and now I charge $150, $125, depending on what you get. So if you're looking for a stylist, hit me up. I'll leave my links below. That's such a shameless plug. But yes, I do hair. I do hair. I do hair. I've been doing hair since I was 12. So, you just find some things that you like and you build a business on it. And you make money doing that because the money will come because you are enjoying what you're doing. Be strategic. Make a business plan. Meet up with people who are like you, who think like you. And start your business. Boy, girl, whoever watching this video, start your business. And it may be hard at first, but if you push and you really believe in whatever it is that you're trying to do, it can happen. Network with people who are doing that. Work at a company that is similar to what you're trying to do, just to get your foot in the door, to think the way you would have to think to build that up. Start your own business. That's my last tip, because a lot of times in this society, we work for other people all day, every day, and we won't take a second to work for ourselves. And we have a lot of amazing ideas, and we just don't push for it. So fight for yourself. Fight for your business too. If you have a dream and you have an idea, try to make it work. And if it works, great. And if it don't, then just keep trying and or figure something else out. You can do anything that you put your mind to. And there's so many other ways to make money. There's little side jobs, little side hustles. You can work for Lyft. You can work at a bar. You can work at McDonald's. Gain a little weight if you want to eat some of that McDonald's food. I'm trying to gain weight, actually. I just don't eat fast food, so it's harder for me because I have to eat a lot of good food, a lot of it. Cut grass. There are so many things. Babysit somebody free, walk a dog. So many ways to make money and to survive. But the biggest thing is be happy. Enjoy. Find something that you enjoy, and it will grow from there. Find something that you love and work hard and find out what you want out of life with your jobs and your career, and just work towards that and take these stepping stones from these tips I'm giving you guys. Hopefully they're helpful, and I know they seem all over the place, but to be honest with you, specifically finding a job in Arizona, it's not hard because there's so many opportunities here. But if you want to be happy working, find your passion and work towards that. Find that area that you want to work in and go that route. Open a business, do all those great things. But I'm going to leave some links below to some job opportunities for some companies below. So if you're moving here to Arizona, this will be specific for Arizona. But I'm pretty sure if you're going to another state, you can do the same thing. Do a little bit of research, on Google. Just like you found me here on this video on YouTube. And yeah, so that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, be sure to leave it below. Any more specific questions, leave it below. And I'm rambling now, so I'm going to end this video. I love you guys. And don't forget to subscribe again to my channel, because my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and you guys are subscribing, and I'm loving y'all.